Well, the usual response from the authorities, obviously communicating with each other, primarily the Information Technology and Logistics Department of the government, responsible for IT of all government systems and critical infrastructure, and ourselves, was to identify what the issues were, what the reporting was, and whether there was anything that could be applied internally to our systems in terms of checks. In parallel to that, with any kind of cyber attack, is the importance of getting out information by way of advice, and that will always happen through our social media, Facebook pages. Again, our partnership with local industry, public-private sector partnership, pushing out information of what has been reported, which are the sectors that have been affected, and in this case, the precise nature of the attack, which was, exploiting a particular vulnerability in Windows systems.
Ransomware and other forms of cybercrime are constantly developing, so what precautions can people take to avoid becoming victims?
Ransomware, for anybody who's not well versed with the terminology, is essentially malware software that is downloaded onto your system. It's malicious in that it either A, locks your own computer or encrypts files that will be hosted on your computer. So, the best way to defend against that is as you would do your home or any other personal property. Make sure that your operating system, in this case it was Windows, is up to date, licensed, that you've downloaded the latest security patches, that you run periodic scans with your antivirus, which you also always have installed and up to date. Very, very important in terms of ransomware specifically, you should always make sure that you have all your data, especially critical data, financial and personal data, backed up always, whether this is on cloud storage space, and if that is the case, making sure that that cloud storage space regularly updates itself at periodic intervals. And then if you are going to have hard copies, such as on a hard drive or a pen drive or otherwise, that those devices where you store your backed up data are not connected to the very network that your home PC is connected to, because otherwise it defeats the object. If your data is safe and backed up elsewhere, you cannot be held to ransom. And
what should you do if you do get caught out by ransomware?
In this case, the cyber attackers are demanding a modest fee of approximately £200 in Bitcoin, and could very, very easily tempt somebody to make the payment if that information that is being encrypted or held hostage by the attacker is of importance to you. The advice is that you can't trust the criminal to honor their promise to give you that data back. So why pay in the first place? And so the advice is never pay that ransom. Report it to official channels of police. And one of the biggest things or important things that you should do if you do feel that you're infected or device is compromised, is that you should immediately disconnect it from the internet, disconnect it from any other home networks or Wi-Fi networks, to prevent the risk of infection going further.